Hello everyone, I am Green Allen Zero, and we are back again talking about Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny bombing at the box office. Only 9% of moviegoers heard it was good from friends and family. This comes to us from Bounding into Comics. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny cratered during its opening weekend at the box office. That's of course James Mangold, the director. According to the numbers, the film only grossed $60 million domestically in its three-day opening weekend and another $70 million internationally for a global gross of $130 million. And it's actually predicted that it costs $330 million to make, and that's not including marketing. The film fell far short of box office projections. The numbers predicted the film would gross $73.8 million in its opening weekend. It also fell short of Box Office Pro's prediction of $70.3 million, albeit the outlet did note their prediction range for the film was between $60 and $77 million. The film was also on the low end of Deadline's projections and fell short of its global projections. The outlet previously predicted the film would gross between $60 million and $65 million domestically, while it's on its way to a $140 million global opening. So, basically making less money than originally predicted. Comparing the film to other Indiana Jones films, the movie failed to best the last film in the franchise, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That film grossed $100.1 million in its opening weekend, on its way to $317.1 million domestically and $786.6 million globally. It was also way back in 2008. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade also best Dial of Destiny while adjusting for inflation. Its $37 million opening back in 1989 translates to $90.8 million in 2023 dollars. Temple of Doom's $25.3 million opening in 1984 also trounced Dial of Destiny. In 2023 dollars, that's a $74.1 million opening. So essentially, every movie previous to Dial of Destiny, adjusted for inflation, did better than it did in opening weekend. As for why the film did so bad, it appears audiences did not like it despite an 88% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, which calls into question the reliability of the Fandango-owned website. Deadline reports that a ComScore/Screen Engine post-track exit poll reveals that only 9% heard it was good from friends and family. The movie cinema score also came in a paltry B+. For comparison, Fast X also received a B+, and The Flash received a B, which I'm hearing from YouTubers that I respect their opinions of, saying that they would rather watch The Flash than this movie. The film also has a mediocre 6.9 weighted rating on IMDb. Box office analyst OMB Reviews noted that the box office haul is abysmal. This is awful. This is absolute doom for them. He then shared, quote, every Indiana Jones film, including the not-to-be-counted Crystal Skull, made over $1 billion when you adjust numbers for inflation. Every single Indiana Jones film, this movie, at this point, will be lucky to get to $400 million internationally, meaning that not only will it be the worst performing Indiana Jones film, but also it will be not just the biggest box office flop in the entire franchise, but possibly of the year, maybe even the past several years. Later in the video, OMB Reviews predicts the film will barely get to $400 million worldwide, following its opening weekend grosses. He then notes, quote, even if it does get to $400 million, that would mean this film still would need to be around a $250 million loss. This is how bad this movie is doing. However, he notes $400 million worldwide could be a best case scenario. Quote, if this film is only getting to or barely getting to $200 million domestic by that weekend, that would mean a best case scenario would be $400 million. So essentially, this movie is doing terribly at the box office. Absolutely flopping. Actually going to be a huge loss for Disney and Lucasfilm compared to all the other previous Indiana Jones films. Personally, I enjoyed Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I thought it was a perfect ending for Indy. And the fact that they essentially, like I said in a previous video, they took him from being happy at the end of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, made him a depressed, know nothing, be nothing, don't want to do nothing, wants to delete alone or die alone, essentially, is a terrible way for someone like Indiana Jones to be. He's never been like that in any of the films, and it's essentially the same treatment they gave Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, which was also another absolutely garbage film. And that ruined the Star Wars franchise, just like this movie will essentially destroy the main character of Indiana Jones in Indiana Jones. So, me, personally, I won't be seeing this film. I have no interest in seeing this film. But if you do want to go out and watch the film, that is your prerogative. That is your money to use to go watch this film. And if you like the film, then you like the film. Me personally, I have no interest in this. I'm just reporting on this here, and I believe that'll be all for this video. Thank you all for checking it out. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button, comment below what you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, and hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all, that way you get notifications anytime I post a new video, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.